This is Ancient Angelus, and welcome back to more Resident Evil 0 Remastered Edition. Sped up edition. Whatever edition. Right now we're purifying the air in this little area because we know there's just something important in there. Don't have to see it, we just have to know. It's a trap. It's not the only part of the trap, though. Look at me trying to be a cool guy. Look at this cool guy. I think I'm gonna get the drop on him. I'm so cool. But I missed. I just shoot him. Didn't quite do it the way I intended. I love watching myself fail stupid stuff like that. And we get to see a couple of hunters. They always come in pairs in this game. Now, the cages always made me laugh because when you actually go up to them, the description says, these are human-sized cages. What could they possibly have kept in there? I don't know. Maybe it's the two giant human-sized hunters that try to jump and kill you. That's just throwing that one out there. It might be a crazy idea. But yeah, we need this style to get to the next area as Rebecca. Now, I was looking back at some of the earlier parts, and I don't think I gave the game enough credit. I did say that it felt like a lot of retread with the mansion and all that stuff. The train part was really unique. I mean, they did something similar in Resident Evil 2 toward the end, but I have to give them credit. The train was probably one of the more unique areas in this game. I still love the game. But yeah, here's the combination that I was talking about earlier.
Now this is more like it.
Billy here.
Billy, I found an aerial cable car. We can get out of this place.
Go, wait there. I'm coming.
Roger. The sooner we get out of here, the better. Out.
Roger, roger. It's funny she says something about the cable car. Billy's in the room with the cable car also. He's just slightly higher. You can just look over the railing and see the cable car. And this will be the last time we even need the hookshot in the entire game, which is a relief because I'm kind of tired lugging it around. Now, the reason why I bring up the environments again is it reminded me when I was thinking about what we're coming up to next. They kind of lift an environment off of another Resident Evil game. Kick his ass, Seabass. Yeah, the environment we're approaching after we take the tram will be reminiscent of another Resident Evil game. Actually, it's not even reminiscent. It's straight up is supposed to be the area from Resident Evil 2. Which is kind of cool. But also a little on the nose that, you know, she'd be, you know, in the same area that Leon and Claire were when they're supposed to be well deep into Raccoon City. And she's supposed to be well on the outskirts of Raccoon City. Now, this lone soldier is just sitting in the train car. He had the Magnum that you pick up in the game normally. So I'm just gonna hang on to that until we can get Billy back. I kind of feel bad for people who don't realize that you're gonna just like lose Billy right there, because if you don't realize that ahead of time, Billy could have all your weapons. I mean, like he could have all your good stuff, and you'd kind of be up the creek without a paddle. There's the Tyrant from Resident Evil 1. Now, this area is the area from Resident Evil 2 where Leon looks at the monitors. Oh, hunters. Coming in pairs. It's the area from Resident Evil 2 where Leon looks at the monitors and sees Mr. X walking down the walkway and just smashes the camera he's looking at, which I thought was one of the more awesome parts of Resident Evil 2. And here's the train elevator that was in Resident Evil 2. Now, realistically, this shouldn't be anywhere close to where Rebecca is. This should be in Raccoon City.
Don't shoot! You're alive.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Where is everybody?
They should have arrived here before me. Haven't you seen them? That's unfortunate. If we go straight from here, we should arrive at an old mansion which Umbrella uses for research. Come on, let's go.
Wait! I've got to find Billy.
Billy Cohen? You mean you found that criminal?
Yes, but we got separated and...
No point worrying about him. He won't make it. Come on, let's go.
Sir, please. I need to find him. Don't worry. I'll catch up with you.
Rebecca... All right. Just be careful.
I never saw him again.
She may never have seen him again, but we all have. He was in Resident Evil 1, or remake, and he's the one who actually found out that, and told you that there's a traitor on the STARS team, Wesker. To answer her question, that is the Proto Tyrant. And he goes down with 2 of these Magnum shots. I love that there's like pieces of him missing, because he's the crap version. I'm gonna do my little victory run around him. Yeah, he's the crap version of the final product. That's the Resident Evil 1 Tyrant.
Playtime is over. You and your friends no longer amuse me. Good riddance. Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Yeah, he's kind of the bad twin of the 2 tyrants, the one that gets tossed out because he's got the useless crap. What I'm trying to say is that Tyrant was basically Danny DeVito from the movie Twins. We just had a boss battle with Danny DeVito. And this is when I found out that you could just move with the aiming button. So that happened. Don't worry, that's the one time I decided to do that. Although, if I could do the whole game like that, it would have been too much to record. You just have to get the power back on. You have to choose the nodes that are exactly 2 away from all the other nodes. And you get three spots to pick. Now, I'm completely confused as to the area we're in, because that elevator we took, if we take floor 1, yay! Last leech man I ever have to see in this game. Now, his explosion didn't hit me, it was the leeches on the floor that got me there. That's why I didn't really take much damage. That elevator that I took down, not the single person elevator, but the one I took after the Proto Tyrant. If you go to floor 1, it takes you back to the mansion, to the area where the train crashed. Now, it really confuses me because we took a cable car here. So we should be away from the training facility. Like, because the church and the cable car, that was relatively close to the training facility, so it's just weird.
Billy!
Rebecca, where am I?
You're safe now. Are you okay? What could have done this?
They must have been used as test subjects in Marcus's research. He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
Billy?
Yeah, so we're approaching probably the scariest part of the game for me, and, well, I kind of omitted part of the truth. This is actually my second attempt at a no-save run. There's one enemy in the entire Resident Evil series that scares me more than anything else, and it's what can easily kill me in this run. And we'll see it next time.